Hey everyone, this is Nick Molina with Embrace Tutoring. In this video, we'll be covering number 18 from the non-calculator math section of the College Board Practice Test number 10. Remember, these videos provide additional explanations and content review, but you'll always want to attempt the problems independently. Before we begin, do us a favor and subscribe to the link below to receive the most recent videos and practice problems. Okay, let's get started. In number 18, here it says, Juan purchased an antique that had a value of $200 at the time of purchase. Each year, the value of the antique is estimated to increase 10% over its value the previous year. The estimated value of the antique in dollars 2 years after purchase can be represented by the expression 200A, where A is a constant. What is the value of A? Okay. So the first thing that I see here is that it increases 10% over its value the previous year. So you need to be able to identify that this is exponential growth. It's not going up by, let's say, $10 each year. It's increasing 10% from the previous year. So after 1 year, you take 10% and then add it to it. And then the next year, you're adding another 10% of what you've earned. So it's increasing at an increasing rate. So this is exponential growth. So any exponential model can be written in the form y equals a times b to the x. Okay, where a is the initial amount and b is the growth or decay rate. Okay, so in this case, we know our initial value is 200 and we know our growth rate is an increase of 10%. So now most people want to put in here 0.1 to the x. Now the problem with that is if you multiply 200 by 0.1, it's going to decrease. So we want it to increase 10%. So this needs to be greater than 1. So it's going to be 1.1. If we multiply something by 1.1, that will represent an increase of 10%. And now we're looking at the value after 2 years. So our exponent here represents 2 to represent the 2 years after purchase. So if we were to simplify this, 1.1 squared, it's actually 1.21. You could think of that as 11 times 11 is 121. And this is just move the decimal point over. So if we're looking at it in terms of the problem, it's 200 times A. So now A in this case is that number 1.21. So this would be a fill-in-your-own response. You would bubble in 1.21 or 1 21 hundredths. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this solution or if you solve this one in a different way, please be sure to put them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.